I bet he doesn't come. He didn't come last year either.
He did.
You're thinking of Tony.
Tony is a tiger. I know the difference between a tiger and a lion.
Yes, but most of Tiny's stripes have worn off. I'm not surprised the amount he's been cuddled. Poor chap isn't given a moment's peace.
Anyway, I'm not thinking of Tony, I'm thinking of Leo.
He wasn't at the meeting either last year. I haven't seen him for ages and ages. Leo the lion was always good for a laugh.
He was always up for a game.
So are we.
When was the last time we played a game?
Good point. Okay, let's play one. What? Now? We really ought to go and get ready for the AGM. Oh, come on, just a quick game first. What should we play? Let's play I Spy. I love that. I spy with my little eye.
Hang on, how can we play that?
Like normal. But we can't see what's in your room. Oh, yeah.
Let's play when Zippy went to market.
That takes too long. We haven't got time. I need to go. We have got time. Come on, it'll be fine. I'll start. When Zippy went to the market, he bought a new jumper for Bungle.
Hey, Sir Gordon has gone.
He must have left the meeting. How rude.
I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. They've got strings, but you can see there are no strings on me.
Watcher!
Jimbo, Jim. How are ya?
Oh, you know, still the crazy bundle of fluff I've always been.
What you been up to?
Not much, really. Just been hanging around.
What? Having a laugh with all your friends?
No, literally hanging around on the washing line. Some plonkers spilled milkshake on me, so I had to be cleaned.
Did you get a ride in the washing machine?
Yep, worse luck. I hate it. It makes me so dizzy.
I love going for a spin. It's such fun. Going round and round and round and round and round.
Oh, don't remind me. I thought I was going to throw up.
So, you've spent half the day dangling from the line?
That's right, staring at the same brick wall for hours on end.
Good day for drying, though.
Suppose. The stuffing in my head's still a bit damp, though. I'll probably get draped over the radiator tonight so I can air through properly.
Good evening, Barbara.
Hello, Martin dear.
I do wish you wouldn't call me that.
That's your name. Martin, I'm not calling you Mr. Truffle Sniffer Muffin. It's too much of a mouthful.
I wasn't talking about my name. I was talking about the term of endearment you always tag on the end.
What's the word, dear?
Precisely.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm not a deer for a start. I'm a badger.
It doesn't mean that. It's spelled differently for a start.
I'm perfectly aware of that. I just don't like it.
Oh, sorry.
I prefer to be addressed by my name only.
Well, Martin, what can I do for you, Martin?
Our new associate, Mr. McFluffster.
You mean Beardy?
That's the one. Well, he would like to...
What do you want? I'm on a video call. I'll be as quick as I can. Sorry about that, dear. Oh, I mean, Martin, they didn't realise I was on a call. What are you saying about Beardy McFluster?
Yes, well, he'd like to attend the AGM, but he hasn't been to one before.
Hardly surprising. It was only made a few months ago.
Precisely. So I thought it would be a good idea if we filled him in a bit on the ins and outs of the procedures and protocol.
Oh, suppose. If you think it's necessary.
I do. Look, Livy, he's here now.
Can't hear you, Beardy. Are you muted?
Put your sound on. We still can't hear you.
Can you hear us? Is your volume up?
Click the little microphone icon and activate your sound.
I don't think he can see what to do.
Is that better?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Coming through loud and clear. Where's he gone now?
He must have dodgy internet.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, dear. He'll be back.
Hey Ted, I got your message. What's up? You best be quick or we'll be late for the AGM.
I thought you'd want to know something before we go into the meeting.
Know what?
I've got some juicy gossip.
What?
Have a guess.
We haven't got time.
Go on. Have a guess.
Just get on with it.
Oh, you're no fun, spoil sport.
Look, I don't want folks staring at us and tutting when we turn up late.
Nobody's ever on time anyway.
Martin is.
Martin's different. Martin is normally 4 days early to everything.
Look, if you don't tell me what this juicy bit of gossip is in the next 10 seconds, I'm clicking the leave button.
Okay. It's the finger puppet. They're boycotting the meeting.
Never.
Honest truth.
How do you know?
I got a Snapchat from one of the 3 little pigs.
I've always been a massive fan of Miss Piggy.
She's a real star.
Oh, she is. I first saw her on the promotion telly when I was back in the toy shop. I used that hang on this hook directly facing the screen.
Lucky you. I never had such a privileged upbringing. I spent the early part of my life in the bottom of a sack.
Being in a toy shop isn't always cracked up to be. These dolls could be very spiteful.
And I bet the action figures thought they were all that.
All right,
Clarence, where have you been?
I've been talking to my mate, innit?
I thought we were your mates.
Mate, you were totally my mates. Obs. But I got other mates, innit? I was a very popular monkey, you know?
Who have you been talking to?
My mate Bobo,
Bobo the bear?
innit?
How is he? I haven't seen him since he appeared on the conveyor belt on the Generation game.
He was never the same after that, mate. He couldn't cope with the stardom, innit? Some peeps just can't cut it.
I'd love to be on the telly. I think I've got just the right wit and charisma.
Yes, me too. I could be the next Pinky, but without the perky.
And I'd like to walk in the footsteps of Andy Pandy.
No, mate, you wouldn't look good in black and white.
You'd be good on TV, Clarence.
I know, right? I'd be like a mashup of all the top celebs, innit? I'd have the style of Lady Penelope, the wit of Roland Rat, and the anarchy of Emu.
You would nail it.
I'd be sick.
Yeah. Come on, what are you? Oh no, what does he want? Hiya, what have you been up to, stranger? Long time no see. I haven't seen you since that night out we had with Punch and Judy. It was a blast, wasn't it? I don't think Mr. Punch ever did find that string of sausages. Anyway, what can I do for you? Bet you're on the scrounge again. Yes, you are. You're always borrowing something. I never did get that T-shirt back. What meeting? the annual general meeting of puppets and cuddly toys. That's tonight. In a few minutes, in fact. It is. It's been in my diary for months. Yes, I'm sure. We got an email reminder. What do you mean? You don't think you're going to be able to make it? It's very important. Of course, but it's your chance to have your voice heard, an opportunity to put your opinion across. Well, don't come running to me when something gets passed that you don't agree with. Your choice. See you when I see you. Enjoy your picnic.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, but I can't see you.
Oh, heck. What's that about?
Turn your camera on.
It is on.
It can't be, otherwise I'd be able to see you.
It's definitely on.
It is not.
Oh, hang on. You're right. Ta-da! Is that better?
You're late.
Sorry about that.
The AGM will be starting soon.
I know. I'm sorry. I was on the phone.
Who to?
Marty Moosley.
Marty Moosley?
Yep.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. And you know how I know? Because I have just been speaking to him on the phone. He called me.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Hello, my darlings.
You should have been here 5 minutes ago.
I've been busy. Can I help it if I'm popular?
Your camera isn't on.
I forgot to put mine on too.
Oh, I haven't forgotten. I just haven't turned it on.
Oh, why ever not?
I haven't done my hair.
Don't be ridiculous. You turn your camera on.
But I look all right in that.
Look, we haven't got time. Just turn it on.
Oh, what are you on about? You look lovely.
I look rough. I don't know why you need to see me anyway, as long as you can hear me.
Whew. I want to know I've got your undivided attention.
Hiya, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Wolfie.
You're late.
Am I?
Yes.
I thought it started at 7.
No, that's when the actual AGM begins. This is an unofficial pre-AGM, so we can discuss what we want to discuss.
Oh, yeah. Soz. It's a bit confusing, you know?
It's perfectly simple. This is a meeting about the meeting we're about to meet in to discuss the discussion we'll be discussing in the meeting.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Jumbo.
Check out my background. Cool or what?
It's gorgeous, darling.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friend. All you have to do is
Never mind all that. Where have you been?
I was finishing my dinner.
Oh, if you're going to come up with an excuse, at least use a plausible one.
It was the first thing I could think of.
Well, it was a ridiculous thing to say. I mean, puppets don't eat. You're just wasting everybody's time. Now, could we get on, please?
All right, chillax. Don't get your stitching in a twist.
Good evening, Madam Chair Puppet.
Hello, Martin.
Am I the first?
You always are, Martin.
One likes to be punctual. I pride myself on my timekeeping.
It does you credit.
As you know, when I was chair, I always kept a tight ship. I didn't make any allowances for latecomers. The meeting always started on the dot.
I'll do my best to follow in your footsteps.
Well, that might prove a little tricky as you don't have any feet.
Good evening, Miss Treaterson. Good evening, Martin.
Hello, Beardy. Is that a new set of eyes you've got on?
No, I've had these a while now.
I like them.
You think they suit me?
Oh, yes. They are very nice.
Hello, everybody. Lovely to see you all.
Hello, Mrs. Peanuts. You're looking very plush.
Yes, I was given a going over with the Hoover a few days ago.
Oh, don't talk to me about Hoovers. I've lost many a friend to the pipe before. Terrible way to go.
All right.
Hi there. You're looking really chipper. Get it? Chipper? Chips?
Ha ha, very funny. Not like I've heard that one before.
I'm glad to see you. I was worried you might have gone mouldy since we saw you last.
Am I the first one?
One of them, but not the first. That was me.
Of course you were.
Hello,
right, everybody.
Hello,
Joseph Beaver. How are you?
Right, if I could bring everybody to order now, please.
Oh, hello, dear. How are you?
If we could have a little quiet, please.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Attention, everybody. I think we'll begin the meeting.
Hello, Martin.
Well done, everyone. I'm Jack Rabbit's trying to speak.
Thank you. I know we're a bit thin on the ground. However, if no one has any objections, I think we'll begin the meeting now.
But Norm isn't here yet.
Do we know if he's coming?
He said he was when I WhatsApped him.
When was that?
Last Friday.
That was nearly a week ago.
Was he okay?
He did say a couple of his strings were coming loose.
Maybe something's come up.
Or fallen down.
We can't wait all night.
Yes, I think we maybe should get on.
Here.
But without Norm, you won't have a representative from the String Puppet Guild.
Message him to see if he's on his way.
And while that's being done, let's get on with the apologies.
Right, good idea. Any apologies?
Hamish McTartan can't make it, I'm afraid. One of his buttons fell off, so he can't see very well. He's hoping someone will notice and sew it back on for him this weekend.
Patsy might not make it.
Patsy who?
Patsy Pastry.
I don't know her.
You do. She used to have a double act with Trudy Souffle. They used to be called the Wooden Spoonies.
Oh, they were something else. They were blooming brilliant.
Until poor Trudy got snapped in half by that dog.
Terrible way to go.
Anyway, I spotted on Facebook that she's been roped into a last minute behind the sofa puppet show.
Right, so that's Patsy and Hamish. Anyone else?
Toby the pony's definitely coming, but he's going to be late. He's got a Skype call with a beanie friend of his.
Very well. Thank you for that. Let's move on to...
Mate, can I just say something before you start? It's just, I was wondering how long this meeting will go on,
Yes, darlings. It would be nice to know when things will wrap up. If you could give us an approximate idea, I want to see if I can get a late appointment at the Fluffy Blue Rabbit Boutique.
Oh dear, I'm afraid I can't.
It'll be as long as it needs to be.
Just that I've got stuff to do, innit?
What stuff? What could be more important than the annual general meeting of puppets and cuddly toys?
I got places to go, people to see. I was a busy puppet,
Can't it wait?
No, mate. People is relying on me, innit?
You'll just have to make your excuses and leave early if you really need to.
Awesome.
Does that go for me too, darling?
Could you not go to the boutique tomorrow?
Oh yes, I'll be doing that as well. I go every day, twice sometimes.
Well, okay, if you really must.
Actually, do you think I'll be able to leave early as well?
There won't be anybody left at this rate.
It's just my favourite programme is on tonight and I don't like to miss it.
I suppose so.
Madam Chair, surely that is not an acceptable reason.
All right, don't get your fabric in a flap. I'll watch it on catch up.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated. Now, moving swiftly on, has everyone read the minutes?
Yes, definitely.
No.
Of course, it would be totally stupid.
No, I
didn't.
didn't. No, I didn't have time. That's because I did. I printed in the blog.
All about it, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Like,
Yeah, I definitely read it.
Were there any matters arising?
Yes, I was wondering if we're any close to getting a patron on board.
I believe, Jim, you were looking into this for us. Any luck?
Was I?
That's what it says
What?
in the minutes.
Oh, sorry, I haven't had a chance to read them.
You volunteered to put some feelers out with your contacts.
Oh, yeah, so I did. Must have slipped my mind. I could probably text round a few folk whilst the meeting is going on if you like.
If you'd be so kind.
I could try and reach out to Orville the dog. I once saw him in Panto and waited at the stage door to get his autograph. He might remember me.
Orville the duck? He's a bit of a has-been.
He could still draw in a crowd. It was packed. He had the audience eating out of his wing.
I wish I could fry and bake him in a pie, but I can't.
Well, who do you suggest then?
Someone who's a bit more hip, someone who's a bit more fresh, someone more of a moment.
What about City or Sweep? Barbara was telling me they are very popular. They've never really gone out of fashion. And they are so funny.
Neither of them are very vocal, though. I can't imagine they would be great guest speakers.
Shall we wait and see what Jim comes back with and then move on to your idea if we need to?
Absolutely. It's no fur off my nose.
Okay. Any other matters arising?
How long is this going to take?
Goodness.
Next, item 16 on the agenda. Proposed changes to the Constitution. Princess Hannah, I believe you have submitted a proposed change. Would you care to put forward your suggested amendment to the Constitution?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair Puppet. I would like to put forward quite a considerable amendment, something I have been reflecting on for a while now, and after informal conversations with various other members, I believe something that will be well supported.
Well, get on with it then.
My proposal is that we move a motion to establish two separate groups, one for puppets and one for cuddly toys.
Oh, here we go.
I feel that in recent years, the requirements and priorities of puppets and cuddly toys have become increasingly divergent, and feel that it is time to form two separate groups to satisfy everyone's wishes adequately.
But that's what it used to be like.
We integrated the two because of our similarities. A decision I did not approve of at the time.
Then why didn't you say something at the time?
I did. I was very vocal about it.
Yes, you always are.
Perhaps I could invite comments from the rest of our members at this point.
Oh!
Yes, Jim?
I've had a message back from Basil Brush about being a patron. Oh, bad news. It's a no from him. I'll keep trying.
Could we get back to the matter at hand?
Yes, sorry. Now, does anybody have any comments about Princess Hannah's proposal?
I believe that Wolfie may have something to say.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Oh, yes, of course. I just wanted to say, if you look around at who's present, there are a lot more puppets here than cuddly toys.
And your point is?
Well, that's it really.
I'm still not quite sure what you're getting at.
If I could interject, I think the point that Wolfie is trying to put across, and making a right mess of it, is that the lack of cuddly toys in attendance could suggest that they feel their needs are not being met.
Or it might just be because they're not made to feel very welcome.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, let's face it, you and your cronies have always been a little frosty towards us cuddly toys.
Just because my priorities lie within what concerns us puppets doesn't mean I'm not welcoming.
But the concerns of the puppets are basically the same as those as cuddly toys.
I beg to differ.
What are you on about? We're all made of fabric. We're all stuffed with stuffing.
I'm not.
Well, most of us are.
Yes, but cuddly toys take a lot more stuffing than puppets.
Yeah, that's obvious. There needs to be space for a hand with puppets.
And that's precisely my point.
You mean Princess Hannah's point?
Well, yeah, she made it, but we agree, don't we?
Yes. Yes.
Wolfie?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Mrs. K, why are you siding with them? You're a cuddly toy.
Exactly. I think we should have our own little groups to address things specific to us. We are very different.
Ah, it's a no from Elmo.
Be quiet. We're discussing something of the utmost importance.
Yeah, you carry on. Don't mind me.
Mrs. K, you had just begun to make a point.
That's right. I was just going to say that cuddly toys are there to look pretty and be snuggled and told how cute they are, whereas puppets are there to entertain.
Children bring puppets to life.
They bring cuddly toys to life too, in their minds.
But they physically animated.
And consequently, we get a lot more wear and tear.
Just look at my ear. The fur fabric has almost worn away.
Madam Chair Puppet, I think it's time we took a vote on Princess Hannah's proposed amendment.
Good idea, Martin.
But before you do, it might interest you to know that Humpty from Play School has agreed to be our patron.
And what bearing does that have upon my proposal?
Well, he's a cuddly toy, isn't he? He's not going to want to be the patron to a group that only represents puppets.
Let's find another patron for the puppets.
Right, everyone. Let's take a vote. All those in favour?
Oh, yeah. Yes, me. Yes.
I suppose I've only got one thing to say to that. Get stuffed!
How rude!